act of betrayal, my king.
Yes. For should eat nothing but cabbage and goat for a week.
No, not cabbage and goat for a week.
What?
She must be banished, and a new queen chosen from among the people.
No. A new queen. I kind of like that idea. But how will I go about finding one?
Listen to Shashgaz. King, my servant Shashgaz the eunuch has an idea.
Esther, my niece, there you are.
Yes, Uncle. But why didn't you summon me to the palace courtyard? I've never been to the palace before in my life until now.
You haven't heard the news? Queen Vashti's been banished. She's no longer the Queen of Persia.
But what does that have to do with me?
You really haven't heard. Esther, you've been chosen to participate in a beauty contest.
A beauty contest to be queen? No, there must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. You must ready yourself. Look, people are already gathering.
Oh, hi. But Mordecai, I can't be queen. I'm just a normal girl.
You are a child of God. Perhaps this is His will for your life. Perhaps He's destined you for something great.
Hello? Oh, is this where we're meeting for the beauty pageant?
Oh, yes, I think we're in the right courtyard.
Are you the janitor? I saw some dirt over there.
No, I've actually just been informed that I'm too in competing in the beauty contest.
Your hair is such a weird shade of yellow. I mean, it's cute. I'm happy to letting anyone participate in the beauty pageant.
I think it's about to start. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen of Persia, please direct your attention to the royal throne room for the first ever Queen Replacement Beauty Contest. Tonight, among these women, the new Queen of Persia will be chosen. First up, from the city of Samarkand, she loves long walks in the desert and a glass of warm goat's milk before bed. And what's this? She's dreamed of being queen all her life. It's Farnoosh. Our second contestant from the lovely city of Bandar Siraf. She's only been arrested twice and all the charges were dropped, but she makes up for it with her incredible beauty. It's Layla. Next up, all the way from the foreign lands of Syria, a two-time award-winning musician. She plays a mean harp. It's Khalima. Our fourth contestant comes from right here in the city of Susa, where she lives with her uncle. We don't really know much about her, but she's really attractive and seems to be a nice person. It's Esther. Our fifth and final contestant comes from the city of Khorramabad and can double as a bodyguard for the king. She is the six-time champion of the Persian Professional Women's Wrestling League. She's got a great personality. It's Kolbarg. A round of applause for these wonderful contestants.
Obvious winner. Is that right, Shashgaz?
Number 5.
No, not number 5. Number 1. She's perfect. She's Persian. She's beautiful. What more could you want, my king?
What about I meant 4. Yeah. Esther. There's something different about her.
King, we know nothing about this woman. Who are her people? Where is she from? Surely you'd rather choose someone like number 1. Or even number 2, the petty criminal.
Perhaps you're right. Host, subjects, I have made my choice. Esther, would you take this rose?
me? Yes, my king, I accept.
Ladies and gentlemen, queen!
Let's go. This pleases me greatly. Let there be no cabbage. And grapes for the whole city.
Hello, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you guys would still be out here. I don't know what to think about all of this. I'm just a poor girl from a poor family, and now I've been chosen as queen?
Yes.
It's all very much. I don't even know how to behave around all of these strange people. The king's advisor, he doesn't seem nice at all. And his crazy servant, but perhaps Mordecai was right. Maybe God has chosen me to do something special. Well, I've got to go. I have a lot of work to do. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. Are y'all going to come see me tomorrow? Yeah! I'll see you guys again. Bye. Bye, guys.
Gonna miss Queen Vashti.
Ariana is gonna know more. They're coming to serve and queen, whoever she may be.
I know, but Queen Vashti has a cute little pet monkey. What if Queen Esther doesn't even like monkeys?
If Queen Esther doesn't like monkeys, we'll survive.
Hello. Who are you?
We're your handmaidens, Your Grace.
Oh, wonderful. But what exactly does a handmaiden do? Forgive me, I'm new to this whole queen thing.
Oh, basically, we're your best friends.
Do you like monkeys? Monkeys?
We're here to help you with whatever you need.
Great. I really could use some new friends. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I want to be a good queen. So tell me about yourselves.
Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm a Capricorn, so that pretty much tells you like way more than you want to know. It tells us that you participate in the mass cultural delusion that the sun's position relative to arbitrarily defined constellations at the time of your birth somehow affects your personality. The what? Never mind. I'm a vegetarian, except for fish.
It's steak. I love steak.
I'm Jasmine. I'm from right here in the city of Susa, and I have the honor of being your chief handmaiden. But enough about us. We want to know more about you.
Oh, well, I too was born in this city, only my people are not from this land. We were brought here after the Persian Empire conquered our country, Israel. Both of my parents have passed, but I was raised by my uncle Mordecai.
That's so cool. What are your people like? Are they like Persians?
We're a lot alike. The main difference is that we serve the one true God of the heavens and earth, not the many false gods of Persia.
Esther, what are you doing?
Who are you? Get back! I'll stab you! Yeah! He's Ariana. This is my Uncle Mordecai, the one that I was telling you all about who raised me. Welcome, Uncle.
Esther, you must be more careful with your words. People in the city do not take kindly to us.
Oh, you can trust me not to tell anyone. I don't know about Jasmine, but I mean, my queen, rest assured I would never tell anyone, even the king.
Do you trust these women?
Yes, I think we can trust them.
Do you really trust them? I have something important to tell you.
But yes, I really trust them. What is it, Uncle?
I was over at the king's gate, and I overheard two of the king's eunuchs, Bigthan and Teresh. They're going to poison the king.
Poison? I haven't! Ariana, are you okay?
She's fine. She's just dramatic.
They're going to poison the king? You have to do something.
What can I do?
You've always taught me that God has a plan. Perhaps God sent you to overhear this plot so that you could save the king. And I've been called before the king this very evening. This is his plan.
Then we must act quickly. We need to go.
My king, let's bring it up. The research about this girl, Esther.
You mean Esther?
Oh, yes, Esther. There's just something I don't like about her.
She's blonde, she's beautiful. What's not to like?
just saved your life.
Saved my life from a delicious beverage!
Don't be ridiculous! Away with you!
King, I overheard 2 of your eunuchs. They said they were on their way to poison your wine.
He speaks true, my king. My uncle Mordecai is a good man.
Bigthan and Teresh. Aren't they under your command, Haman?
Those names don't sound familiar to me. So many people work under my command. Since you were kind enough to promote me to chief advisor, I could possibly know all of them.
Well, you should. I was nearly killed.
You don't really believe the word of this man, do you?
Well, let's see. Come here, get in here! Taste this wine.
Tastes fine to me. Quite delicious.
See? Nothing to worry about. Man, I can eat.
I see the light. Come on. Again.
Nothing to worry about, indeed. Record this in the book. Record this in the book of the Chronicles of the King. Record that Bigthan and Teresh were hanged. Now, guards, bring me Bigthan and Teresh.
I'm so happy that we were able to save the king. See, I told you that God had a plan. Now, I need to go check on my handmaidens.
Mordecai!
Yes?
Didn't you hear the king say I had been promoted? I am over all the king's officials now. You must bow to me before you go.
Haman, I serve the one true God, the God of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac. I vow to no one but him.
You would disobey the king's command.
I must do what's right and honor God, no matter the consequences.
I cannot believe this! The insolence! He is one of those Jews. He lives in our lands and eats our food, but does not worship our gods or respect the king's commands! He will pay for this. I will destroy him and all of his people too! My plan to see you become queen had succeeded, Faranoush. We wouldn't be having any of these problems.
If Mordecai's a Jew, doesn't that mean Queen Esther's a Jew too?
Yes it does.
And if we destroy the Jews, doesn't that mean we destroy Esther too?
Yes it would. And then the king would be in need of a new queen yet again.
I know just the girl. Do you, butterflies? What is his problem?
In the meantime, let the king see you around the palace. Maybe you'll catch his eye and he will choose you next time.
What a wild day! I'm so thankful that God has a plan and he was able to arrange for Mordecai to save my husband the king. And I'm so thankful for you all to help me with this new queening thing. Well, I've got to go. Will I see you at celebration today? Yeah! Great! And watch out for that Haman character. I don't trust him at all. Goodbye!
Have you ever heard about the story of me fighting a bear to the death and the crabs to the wild goats?
No, brave king.
Oh.
Did I hear someone talking about the tail of the crag and the wild goats? A story for the ages.
Oh, you scared me. Anyways, Haman, what brings you on this fine day? And these grapes? They're delicious.
I bet so. Do I need a reason to see the greatest king of all time?
Oh, I am the greatest king. But would you like a grape? Ooh, thank you. Alright, grape guys. There's a grape. Anyways,
I would like to thank you for my promotion to chief advisor. I've been getting a lot of good work done for the kingdom.
what? Oh, good.
There's one matter I'd like to bring to your attention.
What was that?
There's a certain people scattered through your lands. They do not keep your commands or follow our laws. Should they be allowed to do this? If it please the king, decree that they shall be destroyed and all their goods be plundered.
What? Oh, yeah, fine. I can do whatever you want, I guess. I didn't. But, yeah, I have. Yeah, just do whatever you want.
Thank you, king. Shashkas! Shashkas, send messengers to all corners of the kingdom that on the 13th day of the month of Adar, that every Jew is to be killed and their plunder be taken.
Oh, hello, my friends. Have any of you heard anything about Mordecai? No. I'm beginning to worry about him. I heard all about how yesterday Haman tried to force Mordecai to bow down to him, but Mordecai refused. I know this doesn't seem like a big deal, but Mordecai serves the one true God like I do. He would never bow down to a wicked man like Haman. I just hope Haman doesn't cause any trouble from this.
Queen Esther! Wow, this is bad. This is really, really bad. This is almost worse than one time Queen Esther's monkey was stranded and foot!
Get on with it, Ariana!
I forgot what it was. Queen Esther, it is bad. We just overheard that Haman is planning to kill Mordecai.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I knew something like this would happen. Ever since I saw Haman at the beauty pageant, I just knew he couldn't be trusted.
Esther, I have terrible news.
Uncle, I just too have heard the news. Haman is plotting to kill you.
I fear it's much worse than that. Haman knows about our people. He knows that I'm a Jew. And he's tricked the king into making a decree that all the Jews are to be killed.
Wait. All of the Jews? But Queen Esther, aren't you a Jew too?
Yes, I am.
This is horrible! I was just getting used to having a new queen. I want to do this all over again.
We must do something about this.
I'm afraid that nothing can be done. Once a king has issued a decree, it is final.
We must expose Haman for the snake he is. Then perhaps the king will have mercy and spare our people. Esther, you must go before the king.
But Uncle, there is a law that states that if any man or woman enters the inside of the inner court without the king's permission, they will be put to death. Unless the king holds out his golden scepter, then his life will be granted, but I have not been called before the king this evening.
I know it's risky, but we are God's chosen people, and God's with us. If we keep quiet at this time, relief and deliverance will rise for Jews in another place. But you and your father's house will perish. But who knows? Perhaps you've come to the kingdom for such a time as this.
Handmaidens, friends, pray for me, for I will go before the king, even though it is against the law. And if I die, I die.
Queen Esther, what is this? You will surely be put to death for coming in here, unless the king raises his golden scepter. I don't even think he knows what that is at the moment. It's my golden scepter. Oh, I didn't think you were going to die.
Looks like he does know where it is, Haman. King, I come before you with a request.
Request? About what? Whatever it is, it will be granted to you, even to the half of my king.
Well, if it pleases the king, let the king and Haman come to a feast tomorrow that I will prepare.
A feast? A feast! A feast! I love feasts! Haman, you'll be there, won't you?
I wouldn't miss it for the world, my king.
Good, really good. Well, I have kingly duties to attend to, so I'll see you all tomorrow.
And I have a feast to prepare.
Berenice, this is wonderful, truly. I am a great and honored leader across the kingdom, but none of this matters to me, as long as I still see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the king's gate and not bowing to me! Shashka! Shashka! Where is that Jew? Shashka! Shashka! I have orders for you. Have a sharpened stick, 75 feet tall will be made. And upon it, after the feast, we will impale Mordecai for all of the city to see him die a slow, torturous death. Hey, what are you all still doing here? Thank you.
You're welcome.
But we can't let visitors roam around the palace, eh? So, do y'all leave? You gone? Leave? Come back tomorrow? Come back tomorrow! I respect you more. Hey, don't tell me! No! Leave! Come back tomorrow!
I can't sleep! I need something boring to help me go to sleep. I'm bored. The Book of the Chronicles of the King. There has to be boring stuff in here. Yeah. What's happened in the past few weeks? Let's see. Wine, feasting, wine, feasting again. Ooh, an execution. Oh, yeah. More wine, more feasting. Queen Esther, that's queen. Aha! It says here that Mordecai, my wife's uncle, saved my life from poisoning by Big Thibbet's Resh. Oh, what have we done to order Mordecai like this? Hello? Is anyone here in the palace?
Mighty king.
Ah,
I was just on my way to visit you.
hey man. I have a quick question for you. What would you do to honor someone that you really, really love for doing something really good? What would you do?
A man whom the king delights to honor.
Yeah.
Oh, king, you are so kind. For a man whom the king delights to honor, give him royal robes, purple robe, and put the crown on his head, and bring him out into the city for all to honor.
Yes. Leave out nothing that you have said, alright? Now get the purple robes, make sure it's purple, and the crown, and go place it on Mordecai.
Mordecai?
Yes.
Mordecai?
Mordecai!
Unbelievable! I can't believe the king wants to honor Mordecai instead of me!
It's time to get ready for the banquet, girls. Banquets! I love banquets. They're so much fun.
Have you ever even been to a banquet, Ariana?
Not exactly.
Well, have you ever been to a banquet where you and your uncle and your family and your entire people's lives are at stake, and if you don't do anything to stop it, they're all going to be killed?
No. Maybe this one won't be as fun. No, it won't be very fun, but I must try to save my people.
Well, we'll be here to make sure you're prepared.
I'm not even sure what to wear to a banquet. I haven't been queen for very long. If there's one thing I know, it's 4th century Persian fashion. I just think. Oh, I'm not sure purple is my color. It just seems too royal.
But you are royal.
There. See? That looks so fetch. Yes, I think this will do nicely.
Are you worried about what's going to happen?
Yes, I am worried, Jasmine, but I believe that no matter what happens, that God will save our people. And you've all been praying too, haven't you?
Yeah!
Esther, I think it's about to start. Are you ready?
Yes, Uncle. Wait here for me in the courtyard, and I will go to the banquet.
May God be with you.
Tonight is the night! Mordecai will be arrested and executed, along with Queen Esther and all the rest of the Jews.
And then the king will be forced to choose a new queen, and the queen will be Persian. If I had to see that yellow hair one more time, I don't know what I'd do.
I like yellow.
You're not helping. Why is he always here?
Quiet, Shashkas.
Where is this thing happening anyways?
Aha! First, I must attend a banquet that only myself and the king have been invited to. I hope Queen Esther enjoys it because it will be the last banquet of her life.
Ooh, is that wine? Oh.
I would like to greet all of you. You both did a nice job this day. I can't say how much honored I am to be invited here.
Yes.
You've done a very good job, Queen Esther.
Yes. Queen Esther has done wonderful at queening, especially these banquets. I love banquets. Anyways, Esther, what would you like? Whatever it is, it will be given to you, even to the half of my kingdom.
Well, if I have found favor in your sight, my king, and if it pleases you, then grant the lives of me and my people. For we have been sold, my people and I, to be killed, to be destroyed, to be annihilated.
What do you mean, killed? Who would do something like this?
A foe and an enemy. This wicked man, Haman, has done this.
Haman?
Oh,
Why?
me? I would never.
Haman? My chief advisor? Why would you do something like this? I need a moment to think.
Queen Esther, surely we can work this out. If you want more money, more power, all you need to do is tell the king you were mistaken.
Why would I ever lie to protect you? You have tried to kill me, kill my family, and kill my people. But one thing you didn't think about, Haman, is that we serve the one true God, and he will always save us.
Please, please, please! Please, please, please.
You will even assault my queen in my own presence! My own house! You know what? Guards! Seize him! Take him away! Take him away! What will I do with him?
Sir, Haman had a 75-foot pole to impale Mordecai on. I don't think he's going to be needing that anymore.
Yeah, you know what? Impale him! Let everyone in the city see him die!
Thank you, my king.
Anyways, if you would have told me this banquet would have ended with Haman dying, getting impaled, I wouldn't have believed it. Anyways, this has been too much excitement for me. I need to go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Esther, what happened? I saw Haman being dragged through the palace.
Uncle, everything went according to plan. Our God has saved us.
I knew our God would deliver us from this evil.
I have a question.
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I heard you talking to Haman and talking about your God. And I was wondering if God would accept someone like me.
Yes, he will accept you if you believe in him. In fact, God did not just save us here today. One day he will send his only son, and he will save the entire world. Well, it's been a wonderful week, and I'm so relieved that God saved us like we knew he would. I have to go now, but will I see you all at celebration?
Yeah!
Goodbye, guys.